Well, I thought I'd take you guys and show you the mess I made today. I got out here, right at 5 o'clock this morning, maybe just a few minutes before 5, and it's 6:20 right now. I've been out here, all day. I've been up and down the ladder 10,000 times today. Here's some of my scraps. Everything turned out pretty good. Don't look too close, you'll see a couple of crooked ones up there. I was getting tired towards the end, and I was getting to that point where, you really just don't care. But I ran me a board right up there next to the building all the way down. There's 15 pieces. That's 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, and then a long board over there. And got them pretty straight. Boy, that's a lot of cutting and a lot of up and down the ladder. That's got to be over or right at 100 pieces. I haven't even counted them to see. But I got all those done today. And like I said, don't look too close. There's a couple of crooked ones in there. Once you get nails into that stuff, with that nail gun, it's just really hard to pull them out. And everything was looking pretty good. And I hadn't even unloaded my four-wheeler until today. And I've been here since Thursday, and today is Saturday night. I finally got all the materials off where I could unload it, and our phones aren't working. I went up to call my wife, and their internet's not working. And I pulling out of here, and the boards were all looking pretty good across there when I was pulling out here on the road. And I'd been being really careful, but like I said, towards the end I was getting tired. And the very last nail I drove in, I'm gonna have to take that off. And you can see how it's right there, how it's shaped. I'm gonna have to pull this screw out, 2 screws out and 2 nails out, and move that over and square it up. I didn't even realize I had done that. The rest of them turned out pretty good. Man, I tell you what, it's amazing whenever you get all those boards in there, how much it just makes everything so solid. I could have just ran boards across the top, lowered everything 1.5 inches, ran boards across the top, but I don't know, to me it just makes for a nicer, cleaner look. And there's not any place for birds to build nest up there, and it just kind of tucks everything in, and just, I don't know, like I said, to me it makes for a cleaner look. I've done three of these like this, one at my house, one up there at my other place, and this is the third one I've done like that. But this is the first time I ever used a nail gun doing it, and it's not easy. I ran out, I didn't have enough 2x8s, so I was using 2x6s. So I would have to get it level up on the top and try to hold everything and use that Harbor Freight nail gun is a great nail gun. Yeah, I'm shooting 16 penny nails, but my God, that thing weighs a ton. It is so heavy. But that's pretty much what I did today. That's all I did today. I didn't do anything else, just worked on this. I can't even remember what I showed you guys last night, but I got all the boards cut. Like I said, there's 15 openings down through there. Got all the boards cut, and I would measure this opening and measure that opening, and then I would cut these 3 and then those 2 out of 2x8s, and then put that up and then scoot to the next one. And that way, it was a whole lot easier, because the numbers vary within 1/2 inch or so of each other because the thing's moving around, and just when you're trying to screw into this steel up here, it would want to slide sideways on these. You'd be trying to put a screw in right here, and it would, like go down or something, and you were fighting it all the time, and so it would move a little bit. But it looks really good. I'm happy with it. And I tell you what, if you ever decide you want to do this, schedule you an extra day, because man, I have beat myself up today trying to get this done. In the morning, normally I leave on Sunday mornings, but in the morning I'm going to get all my 16-foot pieces up there, and then those over there are, I believe these aren't 16s, I think these are 18s, and those over there are 12-footers. I'll have to cut a bunch of them. I'll have to cut, 19 of them. Or cut it into 19 pieces, and try to get all those up there tomorrow before I leave, because the sheet metal right there at the edge, you can see it's kind of curled up. I took all the screws out along this edge where I can slide the other sheet metal in up underneath there with it and then attach it. And that's why I put those boards going down through there, so I can screw it straight to that. I think it'll make it more secure and give it a more finished look. we'll see tomorrow. I'll take pictures tomorrow and show you guys what I got done. And if you watch any of my other videos, you can see that the wood pile is really getting down to the nitty gritty. It's I'm just about to run out, but every bit of that wood right there was free. So but I haven't been wasteful with it. This stuff right here is all the scrap pieces. It's like got splits in it, and big chunks missing, or big knots in it, things like that. That'll all go on my stump that I'm going to burn. I sure appreciate y'all checking in with me, and you have a good evening. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.